242 pound, 0.0 morning weight this morning, which has kind of been where I've been averaging between like 241 to maybe 243 in the mornings, which has been really, really good for me. But it's kind of funny to see like on these scales, it'll say I'm like 23% body fat. The other day it said I was 26% body fat. And it's just funny because obviously I'm not lean by any means. I'm not show lean, but I feel like I'm probably around like 16% body fat, maybe not 23 or 26% yet. But even with all the traveling, all the moving, everything going on, still making solid progress with the bulk so far. So for breakfast today, we just had 3 eggs that I cooked up, which I'll show you. I had this is like 65 grams of Honey Nut Cheerios with like 7 ounces of milk. So for the eggs, I've been changing it up. I always just got like the cheapest eggs in the world, but I found like a decent deal on these ones at HEB, which are like the cage-free brown eggs. Optimally, you'd want like the pasture-raised ones, which will have, you know, more omega-3s, vitamin D, etc. in them. These are the extra large ones as well, which have, I think, 7 or 8 grams of protein per serving. So I've been doing those, which has been really, really good. When I'm home in Ohio, my mom always gets like farm fresh eggs from her friend at work, which is obviously probably the best way that you can go for the most like nutritious kind of eggs in the world. Other than that, we have some Honey Nut Cheerios, boom. And I've got myself, this is my second coffee of the morning, but we got the Evolve Training Systems mug. Shout out to my client Steven, my client and friend Steven, for getting that for me. That's really, really cool. Got the company logo right on there. And then basically just kind of getting up my work space set up here for today. I have my desk in the other room, but Allie's using it for school because today is her first day of school, which is actually insane. Her first day of grad school. But I wanted to show you guys this because this is kind of like my brand new rig, my brand new setup for my laptop. So I have a laptop and I have a desktop computer. The laptop I can kind of take with me when I'm traveling, or if I just want to do work here or on the couch or something like that. Like the desktop's like my main chick, this is like my side chick. Basically, the desktop I get like, you know, 2-3 big monitors, a better system, a mechanical keyboard, a mouse, everything. I like it a lot better, but this is the brand new laptop. So my other laptop was breaking. Let me see if I can actually find it real quick. So this thing has been just like cracking for like months now. So this entire like part of the frame has like come off and it's like completely loose. I don't know why this happened. I think from just like throwing in my bag and traveling and stuff like that, but I've had this thing for almost 4 years now. This whole thing cracked off. The screen comes up and down like this. Like it's just been breaking. The battery life on it has been absolutely awful. So I decided to invest in a new laptop. So this one is, look at this, watch. Oh, it's just not good at all. So got the new laptop. That's gonna be the new setup for if I'm traveling, or I've actually been using it a ton just to get some like work done and stuff on the couch. And it's like super fast. Like it's amazing how much, if you get a laptop or a PC or a desktop, it can advance in like 4 or 5 years or whatever. There's so much better processors and GPUs, and just like everything comes with like more RAM in it now too. So I've always been a PC guy. It's like 16 gigs of RAM. I think it's like a NVIDIA GTX or RTX 4050 Ti. So it's like the laptop, like super base version, but it's like the newest line that they have. And then there's like an Intel i7 processor, 16 gigabytes of RAM in here. And yeah, the thing runs really, really well right now. It's got like the whole light up keyboard and everything. So I like it. I think I got this thing for $899 at Micro Center. So in my opinion, like I feel like that's a pretty solid price for everything that I got. So anyways, that's gonna be the new setup, the new rig. It's like even compared to like getting a MacBook for like $1,500, $2,000, like I think this thing's gonna run very, very well for, you know, half or a fraction of the price. I've always been a Windows guy, PC guy, it's just what I like. So breakfast, a little bit of work, second coffee of the day, boom, and then we are going to go for a run. We have a couple of things that we're gonna get done today. Run, workout, check-ins, work, etc. So we're gonna get it all done. So here we go. All right, so most of my work is wrapped up for now. We have a couple more check-ins to do for some of my online clients, but we are about to go for the first run that I have done in a while. And the plan is, I'll explain it a little bit more once we're on the run, post-run, but we're getting back into things a little bit. And this is the first time that I'm running, like I said, in actually probably months. At least a couple of months. So, and I don't know why I did this to myself, but it is 1 p.m. I'm going for a run in summer in Texas. So I already know that this is going to be kind of rough. It is probably gonna be like 100 degrees outside. Let me check actually right now. All right, so quick little check here. Currently in Austin, this is what it looks like. 97 degrees. It's supposed to go up to 101 by 5 p.m. So at least we might as well do it now before it gets even hotter. But going forward, we may have to start doing these in the morning when it's not 100 freaking degrees outside. So yeah, here we go. This is going to be the first run that we've done in a long time. So wish me luck. I took one step outside and I don't need a shirt whatsoever. This thing is going to be soaking in like 2 seconds anyway. So that's better. Now we're good to go. Time to go sweat my ass off. Here we go. 100 degrees. Middle of the day in Austin. All right, so we're about halfway through this thing, 0.75 miles in. Now, the thing that I'm doing with this very first run is I'm not worried about time at all. I'm literally just doing this just to reorient my body a little bit. Like I said, it's been a couple months since I've ran. I used to run a lot during my bodybuilding prep, but again, that was at 220 pounds, 215 pounds, 211 pounds towards the very end. This run, not worried about time, just coming out here, pushing myself a little bit. Heart rate is up higher than probably we would like right now. Man, I'm chugging along here. Breathing's heavy. Doesn't feel the greatest, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna get through today, see how things feel going forward. Slowly, incrementally, you know, bring that pace down that we're going. Starting off super, super slow with this thing. And honestly, even going slow, I feel like I'm carrying a lot of weight, but I wanna get used to it. I want to get used to it again, push myself in a different way, something that's difficult and something that I'm not really used to that much. So finish up this run. I'll check in with you guys shortly here. All right, back from the run. Things felt decent. They didn't feel that good on this run, I'm not gonna lie. We just did 1.5 miles, which is better than, you know, I even kind of anticipated. I figured I'd just go out for like a 1 mile run. We went a little bit past it, which was good. Other than that, it felt like an absolute just like a Mack truck out there trying to run. And I think it's gonna be something we kind of have to get used to. Obviously, during bodybuilding prep, weight is coming down. It makes it a little bit easier as your weight kind of slowly comes off. Again, I'm not really necessarily planning on losing weight, but I'm trying to hopefully start adding in a couple of more runs per week. And this was just the very, very start. So 242 pounds this morning, just did a 1.5 miles, which isn't that crazy, but we'll build back up. And I think our pace today was a 9 minute and 30 second minute per mile pace, which again, it was roughly around there. Isn't anything crazy, and even when I was on prep, I think the best that I ever did was like a 7:40 for a couple of miles. But again, I'm not a runner. I never have been a runner. I was a football player, you know, and played baseball in high school. So that's kind of more my thing. This is a little bit foreign to me. Even though I've done it during bodybuilding preps, it's still a little bit foreign to me. So it's something that I do want to improve on as well. Let's get some post-run nutrition. We're still working out later today as well. Supposed to hit, I believe, chest workout, something like that. So yeah, still training later today. Should get some post-run nutrition in, get some water, electrolytes, all that good stuff. Recover, give ourselves a few hours, and we should be good to go. I've also been seeing Nick Bear eating like a lot of cantaloupes melons and stuff like that. And I literally was just on this cruise like 2 weeks ago, and I was eating so much fruit and stuff like that. I've always liked fruit, but I kind of got away from it like the past couple of years, just being in school and stuff like that. Like, but now I'm like, we got some like these random like melons over here. We got this one. We got a cantaloupe yesterday. We have papaya, bananas, peaches, apples, like literally everything. I'm kind of getting on like a little bit of like a phase with this. So I'm trying this one out today, which is the Sugar Rush Dream Melon from HEB. So these just sounded so good in the store, so I gotta try them. I'm just gonna save half of this for another time. So I'm gonna throw half of it in a plastic bag, the other half we're going to eat right now. All right, let's try this thing out. So that's it without all the seeds and everything. There's a lot of juice in this thing. So juicy. Oh yeah, that's so good. I don't know how to tell when these things are supposed to be like ripe or not, but this thing's like pretty soft, which is kind of good actually. But look at the freaking juice in there. So freaking good though, actually. So this is the Sugar Rush one, which is kind of small. Like look at the size of this thing. Kind of small, but bigger's not always better, you know? We are going to finish up some workout later, get some food in our systems now. I'm gonna keep on showing you guys kind of what my plan is going forward with running, training, lifting, everything, because I kind of want just a little more like of a goal and sense of direction kind of with where I'm going. All right guys, so I believe it is up to like 101 degrees out right now. Allie's home from school. First day of school complete. How was it?
It was pretty good. I'm just tired.
Bro, I just realized there's a banana peel on the ground below my feet, bro. Yes, yeah. Sorry. It's like 110 degrees. Oh. All right, guys. So, like I said, we're heading up to the gym right now. I'm doing a chest day. So we're not going to BPN today. We're going to this other gym that we got a 1-month membership at called Los Campeones. It's probably one of the best gyms in Austin, but it's super far down to like the southwest side. So it's not like closest for a lot of people. For us, it's like 20 minutes away right now. I am doing pre-workout on the way to the gym right now. So we are doing, I should have showed you guys, I mixed raspberry lemonade with 1 scoop of pink lemonade flight and 1 scoop of blue raspberry endo pump with 2 scoops of creatine. So it's basically like, it tastes absolutely insane. It's like pink lemonade plus raspberry lemonade. I forgot to tell you guys, my BPN code is live again. So it's only for first time buyers technically. So if you bought BPN before in the past or whatever, like I highly suggest just using a different email that you haven't used before. So use a different email and literally you'll get 15% off your entire order. It's supposed to be for first time, buyers only, I guess. So code Dengler is back live for BPN. Pick up some stuff, support me, get yourself a 15% discount, code Dengler. But again, like I said, if you've already or you may have bought BPN before, literally just enter in a different email and it should work for you. All right, so I literally just finished off the gallon jug of milk, which is why this thing is literally filled to the brim with like 32 ounces of milk. Again, some of you guys might not understand the milk thing, but don't knock it till you try it. It literally works so well for bulking. Even if you're just gonna use like skim milk. It's extra protein, extra calories you can just drink. Super easy, especially if you can tolerate it. All right, so since it is September and it's basically almost fall, we're gonna do 2 scoops of the BPN apple pie protein. Again, you guys can use code Dengler to get 15% off your entire order if you're a first time customer. Like I said, use a new email if you've already purchased BPN before. Try a different email, should work. All right, so post-workout, finally having our post-workout meal. So it's super simple. What we did, literally just a bowl with about 200 grams of white rice, jasmine rice, plus 90-10 ground beef. I do 90-10 in my bulks just because it has a little more calories, has a little more fat. I don't need to go as lean with it. So we did that. There's a little bit of tomato sauce in here, some garlic, some cumin, some oregano, as well as we have our green beans, which Allie made. So this is like a little team effort, but it's already 9:30 and we're low-key gonna go to bed soon because Allie's got school again tomorrow. And yeah, that's gonna be like the daily routine. Like she's gonna be knocking out pretty early. Yeah, so finish up dinner here and and then pretty much we'll head to bed soon. But that is going to be the post-workout meal. Might do like a glass of milk or something with it too. So Allie's over here doing her thing. You got chicken instead of beef. And then there's Allie's sister, Michaela. So it's up to the YouTube. So we're talking about business stuff. We're having a whole business conference meeting right now, and Michaela's like the go-to like business person for that. So we got her helping us out with all her ideas and everything. She's still in undergrad. Allie's in freaking grad school now, and I'm just a stay-at-home boyfriend.
Pretty much. Kind of nice. Makes me lunch, packed my lunch, makes me dinner when I get home.
So she's basically got it made. Anyways, we're pretty much gonna wrap up the night right there. All right, so I just got back from another run. This is actually my third run that I've done. So you guys saw like the very, very first one. This is my third one this week. And so honestly, I just kind of want to explain why I am trying to get back into things with running a little bit. As you guys may know, past 2 bodybuilding preps that I did, the only form of cardio that I did was running. Now, it wasn't like anything like, you know, Nick Bear does or Nathan French does or anything like that. I was literally running 2 miles 5 to 6 times per week. Nothing crazy, just enough to get that cardio in, and there was no goal for it at all. There was no pace goal really. The only goal was to burn calories. So I did a half marathon with BPN a year and a half ago, and it was a really, really good challenge. I actually never even released the YouTube video, I don't think, but it was a really, really fun challenge. I liked it, and it's something that I have not done, have not ventured into before, and it's something that, like, you know, I grew up being an athlete my entire life, played football in high school, and really thought about playing football in college as well, and like decided to kind of give it up. And since then, only doing bodybuilding, only doing powerlifting. Like maybe a lot of you guys who have been athletes in the past before can kind of relate. You just start lifting and lifting only, and it almost feels like you're still kind of like missing a little bit of something that you used to do or used to be like a really big part of your life. So for me, you know, I still always want to keep like that athletic background, that athletic side of things, rather than just bulking up, getting as big as possible, and only lifting weights, not having any sort of athletic skills anymore. You know, I'm like 5-6 years removed from playing football now. I like to think that I'm still athletic, but I don't know if I could obviously move the same way that I used to without, you know, doing a lot of training for that specific thing. So, you know, I just really want to train myself in a different venture a little bit. Now, this doesn't mean like I'm planning on doing like a marathon anytime soon or even like a half marathon anytime soon. I just really want to start adding in these runs, even if they're super short at the beginning, and just build at something other than just lifting weights, just doing powerlifting, just doing strength. So that's kind of like my motivation, is that I want to steer myself in a little bit of a different direction, kind of seeing Nick Bear and all these guys do a hybrid style of training and do really well with it. And also, having ran for the past 2 bodybuilding preps, I haven't tried to run when I'm not on prep, and it gets hard towards the end when you're super low on calories, eating like 2,300 calories, 2,000 calories, and you have to run with, you know, all the body weight that you're carrying. Now, I've never even, you know, attempted this before, being properly fueled with food, obviously being at a heavier body weight, but being properly fueled, you know, getting good sleep, and like being in a good mindset for running, just having something to just kind of build at and grow at again in a different direction, and keep myself at least relatively athletic, improve my like cardiovascular health, because normally even in the off season, in the bulk, I don't even normally do like any sort of cardio. So if anything, rather than adding in some, you know, treadmill or Stairmaster to, you know, some cardio protocol for the bulk, which isn't always necessary, because if you're trying to bulk, you're trying to get calories in, you're trying to gain weight, cardio doesn't always make sense. Sometimes it does to, you know, help digestion of food, obviously keep your cardiovascular health. So that's something that I want to add back in a little bit at least. And this is my 3rd run this week. I just ran 1.5 miles. It was not a long run whatsoever, but that is big progress for me, being not in a prep, not at 215 pounds or whatever. I just weighed in this morning at 245 pounds, which is might be the heaviest morning weight that I've ever had in my life. And I ran a 1.5 mile run that actually surprisingly felt way better than the first run of the week. It felt actually way better. Heart rate was lower, breathing felt better. Overall, I feel like I could have gone longer. So it's something I want to improve at. Again, like I said, I'm not planning on doing any sort of half marathon or something like that. My initial first goal is to try and just get my mile time down a bit. A couple of years ago, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, I tried to do a 600-pound squat in the same day as a 6-minute mile, and I didn't complete it. I hit the 600-pound squat, and I gave everything that I could to the mile run, and I could only get, I think I got a 6:30 or 6:32, something like that. So I was close, but you know, that's having absolutely zero running training in the past like several years, right? So I think that's the initial first goal, is try and get that mile time down a little bit, at least get a little bit better cardiovascular health-wise, get a little bit better endurance-wise overall, just make myself a better athlete, more well-rounded. And this is just kind of the start. We'll kind of see how things go from here. That's the initial start. I mean, it'd be awesome to get to that point where I could do the 6-minute mile and do the 600-pound squat in the same day and actually complete that challenge properly. So that may be the first stepping stone of this new venture, this new goal. Basically from here, you know, just look to improve small things week after week. I think right now I've just been running every other day, so it's not too much. So it'd be like 3 to 4 times per week, and we'll slowly build on it. So excited to see what happens. I just want to branch out in a new direction just a little bit. And it's not completely new to me because I've obviously done it before, but just look for improvements in other ways and continue improving in my strength, my bodybuilding, and everything that I'm doing with that. But adding something else on, I think, could be enjoyable and could push me in a different way that I've never done before. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is a long clip at the end of the video. Thank you guys if you stuck around till the end of this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you're not already. Comment down below any video ideas you have, even based on kind of what I've just been talking about, that you have for upcoming videos and stuff. I want to get these things kind of rolling. We're all settled in Austin now, and I'm excited to just make more content in a good environment, in a good place where I have my office and I have everything that I need. Excited for it. So comment down below, what do you guys want to see coming up next? I got some full day of eatings planned out for some upcoming videos, so let's get it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you're not already. Let's build this thing back up. I want to start bringing good content back to the channel as fast as possible. We'll see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned for more videos coming soon. Peace.